Good afternoon, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And welcome to our trailer reaction for The Batman. Now, we got one about a year ago at the last DC Fandom, but they were like 2 weeks into production and when everything got shut down, and so there's been whatever. So this should give us a lot more.
Hopefully, yeah.
Here we go. And The Batman. And go. Definitely noir.
Police! Hands up!
Police? Oh, okay.
I don't think it's him. That's Gordon.
Yeah.
Could be Calendar Man. That would be interesting.
Oh.
Oh. Hi,
Nice.
Mr. Enigma.
No.
Fear.
Riddler.
When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call,
Jokers.
it's a warning.
It's true. Ow.
Oh.
I've been trying to reach you. Find the gun! This is about a king, and Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
If this continues, it won't be long before you have nothing left. I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Oh, the fighting looks good.
Penguin.
Maybe we're
Ivy.
so different. Who are you under there?
Catwoman, obviously.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm vengeance.
Yep.
Oh. Nice.
Black
Got a little.
and blue and dead all over. Dick.
Alfred.
Did you though? No.
No. Oh. Whoa. March 4th.
Yeah, so they're almost there with that one.
Oh, that's they're doing a new they're doing year one, Batman year one. I mean, it pretty much feels like Batman year one. The thing with Batman year one that Frank Miller wrote was Calendar Man is the big bad, and that each of the big events happen on holidays, and that's why they call it Calendar Man and stuff like that. But they don't tell you who the bad guy is.
Right,
here.
everybody's in this.
Everybody's
you
there,
know,
yeah.
Ivy, Penguin, a bunch of Jokers, Riddler, Catwoman. So it could still be Calendar Man, and they're just like there's a lot of havoc being run, and he's going and chasing each one of these down, thinking it's them when it's actually somebody else.
Yeah. The scene where they're in the interrogation room and he bangs on the glass, I thought that was Joker, because the next thing you see is all the Jokers. It could be, I'm trying to remember what the crime family where Calendar Man is from. It's one of Pascolis or something like that. It's one of the Italian families, whatever. But the idea of him being in prison and breaking out and doing these things would be kind of interesting. But for what I've heard, they very much are leaning into the world's greatest detective in this show, in this movie.
Okay.
And if you're to do that and do the detective noir side of Batman, which is really a Batman we haven't seen.
Right. And if that's what they're doing, this promo, this preview was specifically targeted to the people that aren't gonna understand that or appreciate that.
Right.
They're all about the Batman, so they're like, oh, and the Batman here, and again, Catwoman and Penguin and everybody, and then they get into the movie and surprise.
Yeah, I think
which I'm okay with, but
we'll get a trailer. We'll get a trailer somewhere, January, February, whatever, and they'll
show a little bit more.
They'll
of
do
the
a little bit
detective
more of the
part.
detective part,
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Yeah.
this, because there's been, I won't say controversy, but some fanboy rattling.
Always.
Well, it's Batman. It's one of the most beloved characters out there.
Can't Twilight my Batman.
Right,
Robert
right.
Pattinson is actually an amazing
He's
actor.
an amazing actor. It just period, end of conversation, whatever. And him doing the kind of emo version of Bruce Wayne is something we really haven't seen. We've seen the Playboy philanthropist. I got it mostly out.
Philanthropist, billionaire.
Billionaire, flash philanthropist, whatever. We've kind of gotten that version a couple different ways.
I mean,
with
Christian Bale's was kind of broody, but he wasn't like, this looks even darker than
that
he was.
Christopher Nolan version of
Yeah.
that universe, which I like. I love that version, but I also liked the version that they did with Val Kilmer, and I like the Tim Burton-ness of the '89 Batman, and I liked.
It was a different time.
And the Batman animated series showed a very different version of Batman, and so.
And Lego Batman.
And Lego Batman is amazing. Arnett is amazing as freaking Batman, and having daddy issues, and how you not have daddy issues when they're killed in front of you, like mom and daddy issues.
Right.
For those who are complaining about this, there's just going to be no pleasing them. But I think what I'm seeing is something that I've wanted from. We kind of been talking about this with the other stuff that we've been getting out of DC Fandom today. We're getting a very much a creator-driven, let them do their thing, let them tell their story. They don't necessarily have to be connected, but they can be if you throw one thing and two things in here and there. And they're messing with the timeline over here with Flashpoint. So there's nothing saying that because all these are coming out together, like in succession of each other,
right,
that something along the line in there isn't going to be. There's going to be a post-credit scene or something that happens in the movie where, and Barry Allen goes running by, and I would be totally cool with having that kind of small connection point of everything.
Yeah.
The car is from year one.
Yeah.
I
like that so much better than the Corvette makeover one.
Whatever. We just gushed over the old '89 Batman one that was kind of in the Flash trailer, but this is very much that muscle car kind of feel of the year one.
Yeah.
This one feels much more grounded, not super techy like we got with the Christian Bale stuff, and not cartoony that we got with the Tim Burton ones, kind of thing.
Right.
Again, those are fine. Root this in the real world. Let him be the world's greatest detective. Have him have a proper. The Riddler's in there too.
Yeah, I said Riddler, didn't I?
No, Ivy. We talked about everybody else.
I think I said Riddler.
Penguin is Colin Farrell.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And all the makeup, and they've said that although he looks amazing and stuff like that, he's not in it a ton.
Yeah.
Like he's again, if you're gonna do this,
and that's kind of what I'm thinking. They showed us everybody, but I don't think that they're all gonna be in there. Other than it looks like Catwoman maybe is gonna be in there a little bit more than everybody else. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're all kind of just hits
in
and
the
then
current
move on.
in the current Snyder run. I think it's the current Snyder run of Scott Snyder of the Batman series. They are married. Catwoman and Batman are married. Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne are married.
Right.
And they have she left him at the altar, and maybe they weren't married, but they're still together. She left him at the altar. It was it was a big controversy in the comic book. Controversy is not the right word, but there was a lot of people like, oh my god, oh, she did that. But the idea of having them with this flirtation that we kind of got with Bale and Anne
Hathaway and Halle Berry's Catwoman was kind of like that too.
Yeah. I think it would be kind of fun to actually just let them have a proper relationship. That's the one thing that they kind of try to tease with the Christian Bale one.
Yeah.
But let him have that actual he actually cares for somebody, and so the decisions that he has to make aren't just because of him. He actually has to think about other people outside of Gordon. And
It might be a little much for the first movie.
well, there's supposed to be 3 of them, right? So let them do it. And this is the one. This is the longest one we've talked about, and I don't think we've even touched everything like that we saw. And
The trailer was longer.
the trailer was longer, yeah. But I think there's a lot because this is the first one of everything that was coming out outside of Peacemaker, which is the TV series, right?
Yeah.
But of the 3 movies that they kind of drop on us today, this is the one we're getting first. And this is the one we've known the most about for the longest amount of time, and the pause they had to do for the COVID, and he got sick. Pattinson got sick with COVID while they were filming, and so there's been a lot more information about this one, the actual filming, not the actual like getting it off the ground kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but that last shot of of Penguin being upside down and Batman walking up is just an indication this is not the Batman that you expect to see. And so let us know anything else.
No.
And let us know. I knew there was a no, but I was going to ask anyways. Let us know what you thought of this trailer, our discussion about it. Please be nice. There's a requirement around here. We don't know everything about these characters, so if there's some information about it that you can share with us in a nice way, then we will be happy to talk about it. Let us know in the comments down below. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Follow us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Links in the description down below. And until next time, cult members, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Batman.